The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The lefty right to the air to start. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 2 and out on second down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Jacob Cowing deep to receive it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On the ground is Mason. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first 2 calls were going to be all along, taking them back for a loss and sets up a 3rd and long.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
This will be returnable from his own 15. The Dolphins offense ready now for their second drive. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Deebo Samuel gonna get a chance to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run. This is Mason. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
So after 1, 9-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Hill brought in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone you want to get.
That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The 49ers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. The Niners offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Second and 7. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's third and 7. Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are back within a score. They trail now by 6. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a toss as they look to run. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 45. David Long there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's complete to Mason. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Tua gonna give it to Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll toss it here to Achane. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now Purdy. Finding room at midfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that.
And he will score. Game on. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Second down and 8. Now, A-chain. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Space to run inside the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.